In this video I am going to teach you how to trim your hedges, and we are going to take your shrubs from just having an average look to upgrade into an awesome garden. For this process I am using Ozito Hedge Trimmer. It is a 36-volt cordless grass and bush shear. Its features include 650mm cutting length, 18mm cutting capacity, laser cut blades, rear rotating handle, and hedge raker cuttings collector. This comes with 5 years warranty. This is Ozito batteries and multi-charger pack. It includes 4.0 batteries, 1 multi-battery fast charger. It is compatible with all Ozito PXC range. It can charge multiple PXC batteries at the same time. This comes with 3 years replacement warranty. Another feature of this hedge trimmer is quick blade change for quick and easy blade changes. This hedge trimmer is suitable to trim tall shrubs and hedges. This protective covering and safety feature is seen in all of the Ozito PXC range. Always think of your safety when using a powered hedge trimmer. Wear safety goggles and thick gloves. When using a step ladder, tripod ladder or platform, ensure they are sturdy and stable. Tripod ladders with adjustable legs are useful when working from uneven ground. Aim to keep hedges at a height and width that can be safely maintained. These simple steps are going to have your hedges looking immaculate. When you are trimming these hedges, the one thing you don't want to do when you're making your first pass on these hedges is you don't want to take off too much. Hedges are planted to form an attractive boundary and structure to a garden. They add beauty and value to any property. Like other plants, they also require maintenance through watering and trimming. As they grow, cutting them regularly will ensure they stay neat and in shape. New hedges should undergo formative pruning during their early years. This is done to form its shape and ensure it grows healthily. When the hedge is established, proper maintenance should be carried out on a regular basis. The season and frequency of hedge trimming depends on the species. Basically, they are pruned late in the winter when the plant is dormant. It is also important to remember not to cut too early in the year so as not to disturb the nesting of birds. There are a lot of tools you can choose from. Make sure your tools are sharp and working. Blades that are dull or blunt do not really cut the branches and leaves, but rather tear them. Use the correct equipment for specific types of hedges. Regular trims and pruning allow your plants to benefit from increased sunlight, better airflow, and improved water delivery to the roots. All of these can help prevent bacterial, viral, and fungal diseases taking hold while keeping your plants in tip-top condition. Hedge trimming helps to improve leaf growth and flower yield. It removes old or infected deadwood. It improves the health of the plant. It increases sunlight delivery to newer shoots. It encourages buds to open. Most importantly, it creates an aesthetically pleasing finish. Trimming hedges is much easier if you have a plan of action in place. First of all, you should have an understanding of the plant species you are trimming, as this will help you work out the best time to take out your hedge trimmer. Try to aim to trim your hedges when there are limited humidity levels, clear skies, and the weather is cooler. This can help to reduce the risk of infection or disease setting in and killing your hedges. If you notice new buds on your hedge, then this will be the ideal time to get to work on them. It is better to trim hedges with the minimum amount of cuts possible to avoid bacteria and fungi entering the open wounds. The first step is to cut out any dead wood and older growth from the point of origin. When cutting inwards with limited sight of the main branches, use small, slightly angled sweeping cuts. This lets you thin out the hedge without severing one of the main trunks. After this, the training cuts are made. These are the cuts that allow the branches to grow in the direction you desire. Where possible, aim to mimic the natural shape of the tree or shrub. This will make life much easier over the long run and result in less pruning and shaping. When using an electric hedge trimmer, the easiest way to get the shape and height you want is to start at the base and make large sweeping cuts in an upward direction. Once the sides have been trimmed, the tops can be leveled off with ease. Trim your hedges into beautiful shapes. To do this, you should start by getting rid of the larger branches sticking out. Proceed with fine pruning to keep the hedge looking tidy and in good form. Ideally, hedge sides are trimmed wider at the base so that the light from the sun can penetrate the leaves at the bottom. Trim chest-high hedges on the sides first. To trim chest-high hedges, cut the sides vertically using an arc-shaped sweeping motion. Start at the back moving forward. Then, cut the top of the hedge. Do this by holding the cutter bar horizontally at a slight 10-degree angle. Trim tall hedges at the top first. Use the correct cutter and angle it at a slight 10-degree and start cutting the top of the hedges. Proceed with cutting the sides of the hedges. Proper maintenance is important to keep hedges compact and lovely to look at. Once in a while, they also require fertilizer to give them energy and stimulate their growth. For a straight top, tie string about 1 centimeter below your desired height to canes or stakes at either end of the hedge. Whether you are using hand shears or a hedge trimmer, regularly take a moment to assess your progress. Check the sides by looking along the length from the end where you started cutting. Stand back some distance to check the top. Take clippings off the top of your hedge so light can reach the cut stems and encourage good regrowth. To keep your hedge in top condition and ensure it regrows well after each trim, mulch around the base in late winter or early spring with a layer of organic matter. If your soil is light and sandy or the hedge has shown signs of nutrient deficiency, apply a general-purpose granular fertilizer just before mulching. During drought conditions, hedges will benefit from additional watering. Thank you for watching.